Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. Luis King Kong Ortiz rejects supposed low ball offers to face Anthony Joshua. So let's just break this down and go over the statement that was released by Luis Ortiz Twitter, his team, and it basically says it's a no-go for June 1st. Sorry guys, we were told to stay quiet as possible and play possum until the fight had been made, because every time someone called out Luis Ortiz, it would be a gimmick to promote themselves, but it still didn't work. We just received news from our promoter that it's a no-go, and it was all a gimmick, and Hearn's lowball offer will not be accepted, and no contract even ever got sent. So sorry to all the loyal fans. Luis really wanted this title shot. Now let's just be honest and unbiased about a few things. And now let's start with Mike Coopinger of The Ring. And now Mike Coopinger comes out and reports that it's no surprise that Luis Ortiz and the PBC that they didn't take this fight. And the reason why is the PBC, and this is according to Mike Coopinger, this isn't my thoughts, my feelings, this is all sources from a respected journalist and Mike Coopinger, and coming out stating that Luis Ortiz and the PBC had already been promised Deontay Wilder rematch in 2019. That is the reason why Luis King Kong Ortiz is not taking Anthony Joshua. He's officially ducking Anthony Joshua. These guys are saying that, they didn't take the offer because it was a low ball offer. The funny thing about Luis Ortiz is came out and stated many times that, I want to face Anthony Joshua. If, anything's happened with Jarrell Miller, I'll be there. And he's calling an opportunity against Anthony Joshua a low ball offer, which is a career high payday. How is that a low ball offer? It makes no sense. And then he says, Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn didn't even send a contract. If it's a low ball offer, why would they send a contract? That makes no sense. So we make an offer, you accept it, then we send a contract. You reject it, we send no contract. That's the way it works. These guys keep getting debunked again and again and again. And so this makes no sense. Luis Ortiz is officially a duck. He officially ducks Anthony Joshua. All the writing is on the wall. All these fanboys and bias channels are coming out and making these statements. We all know that Luis King Kong Ortiz is officially ducking Anthony Joshua. The writing is on the wall. There's no confusion about it. There's no misconception. We have the facts about the truth. Because, if it's a low ball offer and it's career high payday, you have over 6+ weeks to get ready for this fight. Why is Luis Ortiz not doing it? Why would you even prefer a Deontay Wilder rematch over Anthony Joshua? That's still a duck, because at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua has multiple belts. You'd be unified champion of the world. You'd be an international star, and you'd have career high payday matched by another career high payday. Deontay Wilder has already stopped Luis Ortiz once, and Luis Ortiz has not improved on the things that cost him the first Wilder fight. First of all, we talk about his stamina and conditioning. When you see Luis Ortiz, he does look slightly better in his fights, but his conditioning, he's still sweating bullets when he approaches his opponents, and going the distance with guys that are C-level fighters is not going to get Luis Ortiz a victory over Deontay Wilder. Another thing, Luis Ortiz power isn't what people think it is. If you look at Luis Ortiz, was unable to get his last opponent out of the ring, went 10 rounds with a C-level fighter. That's unacceptable. There's a reason he didn't want to face Anthony Joshua, because he knew Anthony Joshua would be able to absorb many of those shots and walk Luis Ortiz down and stop him, diminishing his value. But even then, Luis Ortiz is 40 years old. This is a career high payday. How do you turn this down? And then you turn around and you see the PBC and Al Heyman are playing some game, trying to put this back on Eddie Hearn, trying to put this back on Anthony Joshua, when Luis Ortiz realistically has been offered the chance of a lifetime. So this makes me think that everything that the PBC says, everything that their fighters say about other people ducking them and about nobody wanting the fights and how they're ready to fight the best, is all bull. These guys only want clout. So Luis Ortiz is officially a duck. He's officially a clout chaser. You can't take anything he say as the truth. He's been promised a Deontay Wilder rematch in 2019, which does not come close to an Anthony Joshua fight. At the end of the day, these guys, we already know what they're doing. Same thing they're doing with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Same thing they're doing with Gervonta Davis and Vasily Lomachenko. They're avoiding the best fighters, the biggest paydays that these guys can get for easier competition. Point blank. period. But once again, unbiased as always, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.